What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, MD, and before I get started, I just want to thank each and every one of you for hitting the like, for hitting the subscribe button. I was just thanking you guys for hitting a milestone of 20 subscribers. Now we're at 40 subscribers. If you guys continue to support me, I will continue to support you in your journey into the crypto space with education, news, and also the top projects we can follow so we can all benefit as investors and participators in the crypto space. With that being said, my next milestone is 100 subscribers. So if you like what you see and the content proves any value to you, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I come on the net. Now, I want to give a special shout out to my Discord community, our new member, J-Track. I appreciate you guys for joining the community. And if anyone who is not yet in our Discord community, you can join for daily crypto news, crypto content, and it's also a place where you can ask questions and have a little fun if you decide. If not, and you just want to stay on the YouTube platform, that is fine as well. I will be giving for both platforms if the support continues to grow. My thing is giving back to the community that supports me, as I definitely want to put out the most beneficial information for you guys to also show my support. Today we have a little bit of a news roll-up of what happened over the past week. And this is definitely something that I like to lean onto when prices are dipping low, because it shows you what people are doing, what is the sentiment behind the scenes, and what pieces of news that you can really throw out due to the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. I know a couple people were saying the new strain of the 19, if you know what I mean, has caused prices to dip down in the crypto market. Some people said it was the stance of the China ban. Some people said it was the India ban and getting more strict on crypto regulation. Either way, none of that matters to me. I am a long-term holder and a short-time trader if the opportunity presents itself. And the news that I'm about to show you, hopefully it makes you feel the same way. So let's get into it. Oh, almost forgot one more thing. If you want to be eligible for the current giveaway that we have going on right now that ends on December 10th, go ahead and follow our Discord, follow steps 1 through 4 in the rules section over here, and you will be entered to participate. Good luck, guys. Now our first article, Odell Beckham Jr. is taking his Rams salary in Bitcoin. This is the second time I have covered an article like this, and the reason why I'm covering it is exactly the reason why I stated before. When prices are slumping and bigger wallets are moving into this space without redacting any statements since the price drawdown, this only makes me more bullish on this space. If you guys do not know, there are approximately 900 Bitcoin created per day from the miners. And with the current level of adoption we have going on, and you'll see this in a couple more tabs too, about countries buying up Bitcoin, institutional investors buying up Bitcoin, larger investors like musicians, professional athletes, and accredited investors as well are buying up all of the Bitcoin. So what does that leave? That leaves the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency as well in exchange reserves. And if you guys looked at my Twitter post a couple weeks back, it shows that the crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, are hitting all-time lows on exchanges. So retail investors were buying up Bitcoin as well, because we know where this space is going to in the future. Now, reading his advertisement that was posted on his Twitter, it is a new era, and to kick that off, I am hyped to announce that I'm taking my new salary in Bitcoin. Thanks to Cash App. To all my fans out there, no matter where you are, thank you. I'm giving back a total of $1 million in Bitcoin right now too. Drop your cash tag with OBJBTC and follow Cash App now. In the previous article that I covered, we also seen that Aaron Rodgers did the same kind of promotion with Cash App. So it looks like Cash App is looking for partnerships for professional athletes as they are very ripe for the investment opportunity. And I could only see this continue to grow as there is a lot of money to be made in the background. If you guys are not aware, there are also a few more professional athletes that have chosen to take a portion of their salary in Bitcoin, and that would be Russell Okung, Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence, Saquon Barkley, Sean Culkin, and Cade Cunningham. And Tom Brady just did a Bitcoin giveaway, so he buys Bitcoin on his own dime. That's a lot of Bitcoin to go around for only 21 million in projected circulating supply, with 5 to 6 million Bitcoin already considered to be lost and never to be recovered again. And we also covered an article that said the mayor of Miami was taking a portion of their salary in Bitcoin, and the mayor of New York. So this is only going to continue to grow, and I will continue to bring you guys this news so we don't skip a beat on where the sentiment is heading. Next up, Theta Network, an essential infrastructure for Metaverse development. And it took me a while to actually put two and two together. I've been involved with Theta for some time now, and it only just come to me that Theta is in the position to be an absolute powerhouse, especially with the hype for the Metaverse right now. And I will explain. Virtual live events are going to be the catalyst that bring people into the Metaverse. If any of you guys remember the Travis Scott concert that took place on Fortnite, I believe it was last year or maybe earlier this year, millions of people participated just because it was Travis Scott. I know people who didn't even play the game Fortnite got on somebody else's account just to attend the Travis Scott concert. And unfortunately, what happened at the most recent Travis Scott concert, which is quite a coincidence, this is coming around at the same time, people got injured at that concert. I'm not too sure of the details, but rest in peace to those who attended. I could see in the future people preferring to attend virtual live events, virtual concerts, instead of going to the physical one themselves. And the investor in me is getting really excited because if you think about it, the way Theta works, users show up in this virtual concert, this virtual live event. They share their bandwidth with other users attending the concert to provide the best streaming quality, and everyone earns T-Fuel, which could then be turned around into whichever metaverse you are already in, swapped for that native token, whether it's Sand, Mana, Pavia token, and you could buy merch in the metaverse. And you will see how merch will play a part in our next tab. And here we are. Just buy it. Nike wants to bring sneakerheads into the metaverse. Now, if you guys know anything about appearance, about fashion, about the way others project themselves in the virtual world, they typically care about what they wear just as much as they do on the outside. And with Nike projecting themselves to be the first mover when it comes to fashion in the metaverse, I think they made a good deal on deciding to do so. And they're pretty confident. If you could see this title up here, Nike intends to sell you digital products in the metaverse, and you will buy them because Nike knows how to make you want them. That's a pretty bold statement, but I cannot fault them for it because their market is as large as it is for a reason. There are people willing to pay $300, $400, $500 for a pair of shoes. And if you guys haven't seen that, land parcels have been going for sale in Decentraland for approximately $12,000. So you're telling me a limited NFT from Nike itself won't go for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in the metaverse? People are willing to pay for these NFTs, for this fashion, for this status quo. And it looks like they have been diving into this for some time now, or at least planning on it. As you can see, this would be a very accurate depiction of what they would be selling. I'm kidding, but I hope not. Patent filings dating way back to the pre-metaverse universe in 2018 reveal that Nike has seriously been stockpiling the tools with which it can do business in the metaverse with. For the people who are going to be participating in the metaverse, you heard it here first. And for my investors, you know how lucrative the gains are for being an early bird in these kinds of innovative technologies. Not financial advice, I'm just letting you guys know what the bullish news is speaking to me. Next up, we have El Salvador to inaugurate Bitcoin City backed by $1 billion in BTC bonds. This is the same thing that Sailor's MicroStrategy company did to buy more Bitcoin to put in there to replace their cash reserves. El Salvador continues to lead the BTC adoption drive as President Nayib Bukele announces the launch of Bitcoin City, which will be funded initially by $1 billion in Bitcoin bonds. The initiative was first announced by Bukele at El Salvador's Bitcoin Week conference, which sought to celebrate Bitcoin's mainstream adoption in the country and increase citizen participation. As announced on his Twitter, you can see right here for my Spanish speakers, things are looking up for El Salvador. They have allowed their current currency, which is the US dollar, to work in conjunction with an appreciating asset, which I believe is more of a reserve asset, but they're doing more transactions than holding its value, but either way is good. They continue to put use to Bitcoin, and now that they are mining Bitcoin with thermodynamic energy coming from the volcanoes located in that region, it's now sustainable. Now they're planning on creating a sustainable country on its own, using Bitcoin as the legal currency. And with that sustainability, they can lower the income tax. They have 0% income taxes in this Bitcoin city. They have 0% capital gains tax, 0% property tax, payroll tax, municipal taxes. This sounds like a whole bunch of, hang on, let me buy my ticket so I can become a citizen and not pay capital gains tax. And this is really nice to see that El Salvador has continued to push the envelope when it comes to adoption. They're the first ones to do this. There was no playbook. And it just seems like he is being more for the people. I could be wrong. I'm not in that country. But from what it seems, the outside looking in, all things point north. And it's looking really good. Also, if there was any indication that you guys think they have changed their mind on Bitcoin with the current downturn of prices right now, the president of El Salvador has bought 100 more Bitcoin, and I will put the total amount for the country's reserves on the screen. But it's just amazing to see that they are not backing down. They made this decision to make Bitcoin legal tender, and they buy Bitcoin every chance they get. So far, every time we have a market downturn, I plan to see my wallet get a little lighter in US dollars and heavier in Bitcoin. And it looks like El Salvador is doing the same thing. So congrats to them. Next up, we have Veracity partners with Axie Infinity for the FTX Galaxy Cup professional esports tournament. There's a couple things I wanted to point out here. First off, this is Veracity's first major partnership, if I'm not mistaken, using their Vera player to broadcast an event. The first one was the Esports Fight Club, which they just renamed to Vera Esports right here. And the Vera team just keeps chugging along. The online event will be exclusively streamed on galaxycup.com and verasports.com, both using Veracity's Vera player to broadcast the event. This is the first partnership of its kind, with FTX Galaxy Cup being the first to leverage and integrate Veracity's patented blockchain technology on the official tournament website. Axie Infinity is one of the biggest play-to-earn NFT gaming platforms right now, and it's really good that Veracity has decided to partner up with them to show what their tech can do and gain more adoption. So good job for them. Users can earn by participating, and not only just by participating in the Axie Infinity tournament, you can also earn by watching it on the VRA platform, which that's their specialty. They bring users in by engaging them with monetary compensation. So you can spend your Vera tokens anywhere you want within the Vera esports platform, which is a good incentive. You can earn by participating in the event, and you can earn by watching the event. Pretty dope concept. Etoro to delist Theta and Tron for US users over regulatory concerns. Etoro is delisting Cardano and Tron for stateside users, according to a new post from the exchange. Starting December 26, the US users won't be able to open new ADA or Tron positions, and by December 31st, staking for the assets will no longer be available. Etoro cited business-related considerations in the evolving regulatory environment in its decision. Now, I've seen a lot of panic over this as well, and people said, oh, this is why the market's going down. Absolutely not. Etoro is about number 67 in terms of liquidity to ADA. I'm not too sure about Tron. I am pretty well versed in the Cardano ecosystem, so I just knew that off the top of my head. Yeah, this doesn't really play a big part at all. And the same thing happened with XRP. I really just want us to get regulatory clarity, because knee-jerk reactions like this in the crypto space only cause confusion. People were saying, oh, their ADA and Tron is going to be lost forever. No, they're not forcing you to sell. You just will not be able to create new positions on December 26th. And by December 31st, you won't earn any staking rewards for the assets. And that's only for US customers. So the full eToro platform is not going to feel this wrath. It's only US customers, which is very annoying. Regulators continue to drag their feet, and I can only wait until this lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC is over, because I feel like that will give us at least the first step on what we are looking at in terms of regulatory clarity. And at the same time this came out, good news, ADA was also listed on Bitstamp, which is miles ahead of eToro in terms of liquidity. So the amount of liquidity that was just lost via US customers on eToro was put back and then some, because they are a larger, more popular exchange. And I just want to take a couple more seconds to talk about Cardano. They are in a position to absolutely skyrocket right now. They have 3 DEXs that are coming up that the Cardano ecosystem cannot wait for. And for what I understand, it should either be later on this coming week or in the next week, early December timeframe. And those are Sunday Swap, ErgoDex, and I forgot the other name, but I will put it on the screen. Cardano ecosystem also has an NFT platform, a major NFT platform that is already live, that has already done millions of transactions, millions of wallets that have been linked up to make purchases, especially with Pavia being on the rise. They just finished their second land sale, and man, I logged in to see what was going on, and that was 3 minutes after they posted the address for the land sale. It sold out in 10 seconds. If that doesn't tell you the amount of demand we have for NFTs, Metaverse, crypto in general, any project that is legit, people want these things, and I am here for it. Everybody's benefiting, and it just makes me happy to be a part of it. Next, we have NFL dabbles with NFT ticket collectibles on Polygon, which is a layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum platform. The league is exploring NFT ticketing through the launch of its virtual commemorative ticket collection on the Polygon blockchain. The league also released its first batch of commemorative NFTs through Ticketmaster and Polygon on Thursday, which include 125 different collectibles for each of the league's 32 teams. This is the second piece of news, I would say decent major news, that I've heard from Polygon team this month. Earlier, they partnered with Unstoppable Domains to eliminate for good gas fees that were plaguing users who wanted to transact on the ETH platform. Very devastating, but I'm glad Polygon came through to make this possible. And this is another project that is on my radar, as they are proving to be worthwhile in eliminating the high, ever so painful gas fees. I'm not sure who they partnered through. I was looking through this article. Oh, it looks like they partnered with Ticketmaster wallets. Neat. That's a good deal. It looks like the NFL is dabbling in the NFT market space with virtual tickets. I plan on seeing the utility of the Polygon platform continue to grow with partnerships like this, as long as they prove valuable to those who are still looking to get into the crypto space. And second to last, Ripple joins hands with Palu for world's first government-backed stablecoin. In the midst of Ripple, the company's lawsuit versus the SEC right now, Ripple is continuing to pump out partnerships, and they have always been on my radar because I really want to see what they can do after this lawsuit is over. There are a lot of people that saying XRP will not come through, but these partnerships say otherwise. It says that people are still interested regardless of the regulatory uncertainty towards all cryptocurrencies right now. And another piece of news that we heard after this lawsuit is over is that Ripple plans on going public in the United States, which would make them eligible to be listed on exchanges, to be traded like Coinbase was when they went public earlier this year. And this also shows a little foresight of Ripple's capability of issuing assets on the XRP ledger. It's going to be really nice to see when people realize what XRP is actually capable of, and with their speed, their transaction costs, and ease of use and programmability. I can easily see XRP in our current financial infrastructure we have today. The island nation of Palu is the latest country to announce a partnership with Ripple. The collaboration is set to explore the country's strategy for a national digital currency with the XRP ledger. The Western Pacific country and Ripple are now looking at the first ever USD-backed digital currency, along with strategies for cross-border payments. Like I said, Ripple keeps chugging along, and if they maintain enough partnerships where the cross-border payments cover the majority of countries, even the ones that are too small to be considered will join the network and will add a better use case, more utility, more users, more cross-border payments, and higher prices for the XRP ledger. So my prognosis for this project is really bright. I really hope they come out of this lawsuit with a win. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this video. If there is anything that you want me to expand on, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if there's a coin you think that is worthwhile looking at, because I am always looking in the market for good projects, not only simply to invest in, but just to see what the crypto market in the innovative space is creating. If you found this video helpful or the information found inside of it, share it with a friend, share it with a family member, and or both. At this point in time, the next project I will be looking at is Audius. And the only reason why is if you guys have watched I believe it was my second video where Tory Lanez released a whole album via a NFT platform, I actually got an update that some of the $1 NFTs that he sold of his album, he minted 1 million, sold them all for $1. Some of them are going for $40,000, $50,000. And he was really excited, and you know what rappers do. You know what millionaires do. They talk to their other millionaire friends. They talk to their other rapper friends who also have a lot of money to get into the space. So as an investor, I believe he is going to spread the good word, and Audius is for content creators in the form of music creators. So I believe it is a rival to SoundCloud, where all of the unknown, unnoticed rappers go to get known and noticed, gain a following, and they gain their popularity from there. So far, I've seen good reviews on the Audius platform, and I wanted to do a deep dive, and that will be the content for my next video. So if you like Audius, go ahead and preemptively give this video a like in anticipation for the next one. I thank you guys for listening. I thank you guys for watching. I do do appreciate you.